Hey guys, it's me, it's PokemonTripHD, and we are back today with Week 7 in the Battle Union. We're going against Enzo, or Lorenzo, aka Enzodiac, and I'll leave his links in the description down below. You can go ahead and check him out. This is going to be a post-com battle because I could not record this live for multiple reasons. There was a lot of people at my house, and wasn't really feeling too great when I had this battle. So yeah, I was basically sitting in bed with my with my computer on my lap and playing this battle. So couldn't really record that live. Could I? But anyways, I didn't say in the team builder, but thank you to Anishinova for genning this team, and thanks to Tristan for getting me in contact with him. But yeah, so if you didn't check out the team builder, our team, I'm gonna go over the team that we have really quickly. Our team is Special, Scarfed Scizor, Dragonite, that is Banded, Banded Snorlax, Bulky Leftovers, Arcanine, Mega Medicham, and Scarfed Celebi. That's the team in a nutshell. I recommend check out the team preview because it's a pretty in-depth team, and I really recommend you check that out, like I said. Also, this is it's Special Scarfed. It's HP Rock, Defog, Superpower, and Vacuum Wave. Just thought I'd mention that. Just thought I'd wink. I'm winking. You can't see me because there's no face cam, but I'm winking. Enzo, if you see by the team that Enzo brought, he has Mega Dino, Bisharp, Starmie, Mamoswine, Gallade, and Talonflame. So, first thing I noticed about his team, he does not bring the Gourgeist, which is amazing because Gourgeist is such a threat. If he just brought Gourgeist over, I'd say Gallade, it would have been automatically such a harder match. Just bringing Gourgeist over the Gallade would make this so much harder because we don't have too many ways to deal with Gourgeist effectively. Gourgeist is honestly such a pain, but I'm glad we're not facing it, to say the least. I'm really glad we're not going to have to face that. Also, things looking at his team brings the Bisharp Storm. He doesn't have the Nidoqueen, which is interesting. I thought you'd have to not bring either Nidoqueen or Mamoswine. He looks like he's not bringing the Nidoqueen, which is fine by me. I don't really mind at all. I don't really mind at all. He's bringing the Talonflame. We need to figure out if that's an SD variant or a bulk up variant or what exactly it is. Maybe Banded? I don't know. We got to figure out what variant that is. As soon as we figure that out, the sooner we can take it out. And those are really the first thing I noticed about his team. If you didn't see the team preview, the plan, I didn't really have a plan of who to lead off with. I was thinking let's lead off with Mega Medicham because we can fake out anything, so there isn't really much of a point of not leading with Mega Medicham. But during the little team preview thing after I saw his team, I was thinking, I clicked Mega Medicham first, I clicked all 6, and then I just thought about it for like 30 seconds without clicking confirm, and I said, you know what? Let's lead off with Scizor. Why not? Let's lead with Scizor because whatever he leads with, Scizor can somewhat deal with, and by whatever I mean it can deal with the Bisharp and the Talonflame. We can't really deal with anything else since our only moves are HP Rock, Vacuum Wave, and Superpower. We can't really deal with anything besides those two, to be perfectly honest. And I thought, hey, I have a feeling he's going to lead with the Talonflame, so let's lead off with the Scizor, not the Mega Medicham. Mega Medicham's still good because we can fake out the Talonflame and get off a decent chunk of damage, but Scizor is just overall a better lead, in my opinion, because I really think he's going to lead with Talonflame. Also, I just want to say this match is huge. This is such an important match for so many reasons. The biggest reason being, our record is 4-2. Enzo's record is 3-3. We're in the same division, and we're both fighting for the playoff spot in our division. So, whoever wins this whoever wins this battle is probably going to make it to playoffs. So this is automatically such an important match. If we win, we lock ourselves in the playoff position because it's me and Enzo fighting for the playoff spot. If we win this, we lock ourselves in the playoff position with the last week being next week coming, and we can rest easy next week. If we lose, me and Enzo are going to be on the same record, and we're going to have to fight in week 8 as hard as we can to see if we can win that and make the playoffs, really. I'm going to move my mic a little bit away. Sorry if you heard noise there. But, so this match is huge. This match is very, very important. I swear, that was nasty. So I think that's everything I need to say before the match let's go ahead and get right into this match right now. Let's hop right into this. So like I said, I'm leading off with the Scizor. I think Scizor is the greatest lead against his team. Well, not greatest, but it's a pretty good lead against his team. He ends up leading off the Talonflame, which is amazing because we're Scarfed. We outspeed him unless he's Jolly. And Bandit Rayward won't take us out. We can go with the Hidden Power. He stays in. We get the Hidden Power off. Let's see. Is he going to be Spadef? And he's not Spadef. And we take out the Talonflame. Turn 1. Turn 1. Baby K is down in turn 1. This is great. I was sitting in bed. Like I said, I was sitting in bed when that power happened. And I jumped up and I screamed yes. Just yes. I screamed yes when that power happened. And I was so happy. Scizor finally did something. And it did an amazing thing, taking out this Talonflame, which is the biggest threat on his team against my team. Then he brings out the Mega Dino. Just gonna go out the Snorlax, Banded, Heavy Slam. 2 of them will take him out guaranteed no matter what variant he is. But that was such the turn 1 right there. The turn 1 basically, I'm not gonna say it won us the match already because it's way too soon. Anything can happen. But that match made it, or that turn made it so much more difficult for Enzo to get into this battle. Because that's his biggest offensive threat to our team down, just like that, which is amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. So we do see the Wish Protect and the Calm Mind from the Mega Dino. So we know his last move's either going to be Dazzling Gleam or Hyper Voice, one of those two. I think it's going to be Dazzling Gleam because Hyper Voice would be good to hit Arcanine, but Dazzling Gleam is better in every other situation besides hitting Arcanine. So I think Dazzling Gleam is going to be much, much better. He ends up bringing out the Bisharp, which I did not think he was going to bring because he saw how much Heavy Slam did. Probably thinks that I'm banded, and I am banded. So bringing in the Bisharp, Heavy Slam does a decent chunk. I'm going to go in and swap it to Scizor. Scizor doesn't really have too much more to do in this match besides the Bisharp that's on the field right now. He's going to go for a knockoff. It's going to do a ton of damage. I was thinking maybe that's Adamant, maybe that's Jolly Black Glasses. I don't think it's Life Orb because we don't see any Life Orb damage. But I go with the Vacuum Wave. Because if he had Sucker Punch and he was Jolly, he would out-prioritize us, but it doesn't look like he's Jolly, or he just didn't go for the Sucker Punch, and it actually turns out that he was Scarfed, and we take out the Bisharp with the Vacuum Wave. Scizor putting in work! 2 kills already. His 2 biggest threats are down. 2 biggest threats are down already. Ends up bringing the Gallade after that. We can't touch this Gallade. I don't want him to start setting up some bulk ups or a sub. I'm going to go Arcanine. Our Flamethrower from Arcanine, actually, if he's max BDF, max HP, it's a roll to take out his sub if he was sub, so that's kind of a bad idea doing that, but thankfully he doesn't go for sub. He ends up swapping out into Empress. I go for the Toxic. I miss a Toxic. The Hacks in the lucky number 11 battle. Hacks, because this is week 7, 11, you get it? I don't know. I just go for Toxic again, because if we Toxic this thing, we know his last move isn't going to be Heal Bell, unless he's some weird Protect, Wish, Calm Mind, Heal Bell, so I don't know what that would do, but we're going to get a Toxic off, which is amazing, because that means he cannot saw us out with this Audino any longer. By any longer, I mean he can't do it later on in the match. I might end up going for another Toxic, because he went for Wish. He knows he cannot set up and sweep with this Audino, so I think he's going to swap out. I just go for the double Toxic. Well, triple Toxic, technically, because we missed the first. Go for it again, go for it again. So third Toxic. He ends up bringing Henrietta, which is the Mamoswine, which is actually a pretty big threat. Go for the Toxic. Get this Mamoswine Toxic. Right now, we're up 6-4 at this point in the match. This is getting only 2 kills so far. But Mamoswine comes in right now, and I don't want to play 50-50s. I can go out to Dragonite and avoid the Earthquake, or I can just stay in if I think he's going to go for Icicle Crash. I don't want to play any 50-50s though. I'm just going to swap it to Scizor. Scizor has already done what he needs to do, or already done what she needs to do. I'm sorry, Haley. Haley has already done what she needs to do. She's taken out the 2 biggest threats on his team. So we can let Haley go down. He ends up going for the Earthquake, so if we went out to Dragonite, that would have been great, or even Celebi would have been great, but I didn't want to risk 50-50s. There was really no reason to risk the 50-50. So now we can go out to Celebi. We do have a Scarfed Celery, and we just go for an Energy Ball. Ends up staying in. I didn't think he would stay in, but he does, and we get the Energy Ball off, and we take him out since we are modest max special attack, so we do have enough to take him out. I think if we were timid, it would have been a roll, but we're modest, so it's not a roll. And down goes a Mamoswine. We're up 5-3 right now. He brings out Daisy. All he has left is Gallade, Starmie, and Mega Audino. Mega Audino's Toxic. It's not a threat. Celebi can clean up the game. By cleaning up the game, I mean it can clean up Gallade and Starmie with a Shadow Ball, or possibly an Energy Ball, depending on how low they get. So we're going to keep Celebi around for sure. Goes for Poison Jab. It actually has a decent chunk. And we get poisoned! Sigh. We get poisoned off the Poison Jab. Nothing new. I mean, nothing new at all. I can't really I can complain, but it's nothing new. I expected it. So with that, I'm going to swap out Arcanine. I predict him to go out to the Mega Audino. So I'm going to double out into Jade, so we have a Banded Iron Head that can just destroy. But he ends up going for Taunt, which is interesting. We know he's not any Banded Scarf variant, so we just go for a Banded E-Speed. It will 2-hit KO him, unless he's defensive. And it looks like it will be a 2-hit KO. He goes for the Poison Jab, fishing for the poison. Luckily, though, he does not get the poison this time, which is amazing. We can go for a Banded E-Speed, take him out. You can't even swap out to Starmie, because Starmie will also get 2-hit KO'd by a Banded E-Speed. Hey, can't go into Mega Audino, because Mega Audino will also get 2-hit KO'd by a Banded E-Speed after the Toxic damage, and since he's already had a chunk of damage taken off of him. So he's going to end up going out into You Tried the Starmie. We're up 5-2 right now. All he has left is Starmie and Mega Audino. This is looking like a win, but we need a save differential. We can't play stupid. So I'm going to go out to Snorlax as he goes for the Ice Beam. We have Thick Fat. And this is looking, honestly, this is such a great scenario to be in right now for us. We have this match in the bag. It's just, what's the difference going to be right now? Honestly, we're going to go for Banded Double Edge. Going to take him out. And then he's going to pick up the Mega Dino, which is going to be his last Pokemon. Also, right here was a 50-50. If he was going to swap, I could have went for Pursuit, but I didn't think he'd swap. So, yeah. All he has left is Mega Dino. I'm going to go Celebi because I think after Double Edge and if he goes for a Dazzling Gleam, I think it will take us out, depending on rolls, I think. So I'm just going to go out to Celebi, save differential, and that is the match. We are going to be able to pick up a 5-0 victory, which is amazing. Enzo is not a bad battler at all. This is also our biggest, largest win. I don't know, biggest, largest, whatever. It's our greatest win differential-wise, which is awesome. Also, as you can see, we get a Spadef drop with that Psychic. A little bit of hacks in our favor, because why not? Enzo is a terrific battler. I take nothing away from him after this battle. He's such a good battler. He made it all the way to the finals last season in the Battle Union. This season, his luck wasn't really there. It is a bit unfortunate. I really like Enzo. He's an awesome guy. I really do like him, but it's just, I don't know. I had to do my best to try making playoffs. I couldn't really mess around this, but I don't know what I'm even saying. I'm really sorry, Enzo. Enzo's not going to be able to make playoffs after this battle, and I'm really, really sorry. I would have loved for Enzo to make playoffs too, but just everyone's doing so good, honestly. Even in the Johto division, Johto's so close right now. Johto's so close, and in Kanto, which is our division, it's honestly, I think it's really, really close. Also, he's going to get a double protect off at the end to let the Toxic take him out to get Arcanine the kill and not Celebi, which is messed up, but honestly, such a great game, Enzo. I had a lot of fun. Even if I had lost this match, just the Scizor working, I would have loved that. And it worked, and I absolutely loved it. We pick up the 5-0 victory over Enzo. Kills. Scizor got 2 kills, 1 death. Everything else got a kill except Mega Medicham didn't even have to show up, but everything else got 1 kill. And yeah, by Mega Medicham not showing up, it obviously didn't get a kill. In case you were wondering. Honestly, it was a terrific match. I had a ton of fun. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm just rambling. But we make playoffs after this victory, which is amazing. We now have a differential of 10 also, which is pretty cool after going down to a differential of -5 after the first 2 matches. Now we're at 10, so that's pretty cool. Also, just a little fun fact, our 5 victories, since we're not 5-2, Enzo is now 3-4. Our 5 victories have been 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, and 5-0, which is, I don't know, that's pretty cool. I mean, technically we don't have a 1-0, it was a 3-2, but it technically counts as a 1-0, right? Technicalities. I don't know how that works. Let me know how that works if you have any idea. But that's going to be the end of the battle. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. The Scizor set made by the one and only Quill. What I mean by made is he inspired me to make the set because he mentioned Scarfed HP Rock. And that was such a great idea. The anime guru, the builder of all builds. The terrific, I don't know what else to say. He's just an amazing guy. Quill, what a guy. What a guy. He came up with that amazing sets. And, well, Milkshake kind of came out. I don't know. Did Milkshake come up with it first? I think. I don't know. I think Milkshake did. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the battle. Next week, we're taking on Frito. We did lock ourselves in the playoff position, which is amazing. But if we're 3rd in our division right now, also 3rd overall in both conferences, or both divisions, not conferences. We're 3rd overall, 3rd in our division, which is kind of interesting. The top 3 are but all in the same division, which is wow. But also, if the 2 people above us, Gassy and Josh, lose their next week match and we win, we have a chance at becoming 1st, which is pretty cool. I feel like I always get 3rd. I don't know what it is. 3rd just loves me. Even in the MPL, I got 3rd. Well, not overall 3rd. I got 2nd overall, but like 3rd in the table, which is, I don't know. 3rd loves me. I like number 3, though. Number 3 is awesome. This week was lucky number 11. Picked up a victory, so it was definitely lucky. I don't know, I'm just rambling right now. I had a really fun time with this match. Just the Scizor working was so much fun. I didn't get to use Mega Medicham, which kind of stinks. I feel like Mega Medicham would have done decent against this team, but oh well, it happens. I don't really know if there's anything to complain about not needing to use my Mega, but yeah, I really like that match. Also, with this match, Arcanine is in the top 10 mons. It's number 9 overall, which is pretty cool. It has a differential of 4, it has 6 kills, 2 deaths. And yeah, it's number 9 on the top 10, which is pretty cool. I think number 1 is like a Azumarill with plus 12 or something ridiculous, but I don't know. I'm just rambling right now. I don't even know what I'm saying. We make it to playoffs. Next week's kind of just going to be a fun week against Frito, who's actually fighting for his playoff spot. So maybe we can ruin his day. Maybe we can help his day. I don't know. Wink, 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 wink. I'm winking. Again, you can't see me winking though, but I'm winking. I really enjoyed this match. I'm just rambling right now. Let me get this thing up a little. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. That like button needs your loving. Needs your loving. And let me know what you thought of this match in the comment section down below. The scissor set was, I thought the scissor set was fantastic. It really did what it had it to do. Like, it took out the Bisharp and the T-Flame. Wow, I love that scissor. I think that's like the best thing Scissor's ever done for me. Ever. Besides Mega Scissor, but ever. Ever. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Hope you guys enjoy. Have such a great day. And until next time, have a nice trip.